Okay. Yeah.
You guys go first. Right? Is that good? Or is it side?
Yeah.
It's whoever takes color. Yeah.
No, it's whoever. Yeah, it's whoever takes color
Yeah.
goes first.
Using Cody and Coach, you're doing
Yeah. Yeah. We got him going.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
We do. Yellow. Yep. No, you're just a hair tight too. Yeah.
I got probably to the side of 4 foot.
Yeah. No, they go big when you do. Yeah. Well, I threw yesterday, but the ice wasn't great. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But they have 4 or 5 draws a day plus.
Yeah. Should be about 14 by now, eh? Is that just a little pop?
Yeah.
Just a little?
Yeah. Just a little.
Yeah.
Sort of in out release, right?
Yeah. was 14 and a quarter. He threw it pretty good too.
14 and a quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, early. Whoa, early. Mike, whoa, early. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, guys. I just want you to let it work a little early, if you can. That's 14 and a half. And that's pretty close to the line we want. And I was ice here, and he threw it there. So it's quick. No, 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 no. Starting to move. It's coming down, Rob. Be careful. It's coming down. What'd you get on that?
That's 14 and a half, 14 and 3/4.
Yeah,
Mine's good.
they never touched that, eh?
No.
And you were right there.
Yeah. Mine's
So
real
give
good.
me there on my practice.
Curl like it's hot.
Okay.
Curl like it's big. It just cleaned up a ton. Good, just clean up a ton. That's definitely the ice though. You're looking at about 4 split or 4 split now.
Yeah. You can drag it
14
too down
14
there,
and
I
a half
think.
and 75. Like it's right. I think so. Almost horrible. It did, but it wasn't dead on. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. All right, do it.
Just 3/4, guys. I didn't extend that very much.
350.
Okay, I didn't extend it at all. That's okay. I don't have to do much extension.
Bitter him. Bitter him. Rim. You're in the good track. Nice sweep, guys.
That was really soft on the extension.
Okay.
So same kick, just need to give you that
A little
little.
bit less ice. Just a pinch though. You want to get into a gross spot for ice. Yeah. Yeah.
Quite a bit ahead. Rob. Good sweep, boys. Yep.
Are you in inches?
I'm never sure about the water here. If the filtered water isn't as clean.
8 3/4. Looks right over it. 8 3/4. Same line. It's the same line. Same line. Wait only, Jeff. Wait only. Split T. Split T. Split T. It's all Jeff's. It's all Jeff. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard. Yep. Good boy. You got it. Yeah. 72. I give you less ice. You set both of them up pretty good. It was the exact same throw. Yeah, we got it. 6 3/4. Good. They were the exact same throw, so let's give you a little more or a little less ice when you're in turn. That's fine. Well, we can just do this again, and they can do their little fun shindig there.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I just knew I had to extend a little, eh?
I'm good starting off
And I
the
could have
day
given
with
it a hair more, but it was good. Okay.
Is that the first one you want or the second?
Top of the house.
I don't mind hitting for a little while.
For what?
And look for that good chance, right?
It's 15 for T
Nothing
right
crazy. I mean, we got a good
now.
opportunity.
So
We'll go, but
I haven't started a
okay.
draw, so I do not want to be
Go.
throwing a draw.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kelowna, BC. It's event number 5 on the BC Curling Tour this season here at the Raymond James Kelowna Double Cash Draw number 1 from the beautiful 12 sheets in the Kelowna Curling Club. How are you doing this morning? I am Jordan Kiss here with you for Draw 1 and a great weekend of action here. Our first feature matchup here on Sheet 8. It's Team Wenzek versus Team Longworth. And check it out here, a beautiful vista of the inside of the Kamloops Curling Club. And Team Wenzek does have the hammer in this one. Their first, for Team Longworth, their first one was thrown through, so it'll be up to Nick Gumbach to the lead here for Team Wenzek to opportunity to throw the early corner guard.
Line's fine, it's only for weight. Cody's rock. Clean. Okay, that's fine.
So the corner guard will come just over the hog line there, and for Team Longworth lead Cam Weir. Another opportunity here to make this one a little better. It's the second meeting between these two teams this season. They last met in Vernon at the Prestige, where Team Wenzek came up with a 5-4 victory. So that one will come to the top of the 12th foot, and it'll be a hit and roll here for Nick. Team Wenzek. This is their So their first event since Abbotsford, where they finished third. They didn't play in Kamloops. So that one will over curl and go right on by your Dan saying it's a little soft. Rob Nobert, the second year for Team Longworth, out of the Vernon Curling Club, not too far away.
I was in the soft release, yeah. I thought it was going to be close, and then it just sort of went.
Yes, Cam. Whoa.
Now come to the top of the 12 foot. So now, second rocks here for Team Wenzek, Jeff Ginyard, who's filling in for this team. He is the fifth slash coach. He's certainly second rocks here, and be holding the broom. Of course, Cam DeJong, the normal third here for Team Wenzek, is currently in Quebec right now at the Canadian Mixed Championships, where him and Team BC made the championship pool, but unfortunately just missed the playoffs. So they will hit, but they will spill the yellow one behind the corner guard.
Whoa! No. It's a long ways out there, and it'll finish.
So now chance for Team Wenzek here to play around the
just about as quick
corner
here,
guard.
Line 6 is good. Line's really good. Play for weight. Yep. Hard, guys. Hard. Hard he goes. Hard. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And they will bury, but
pretty good.
looks like
That's a really hard
red
hit.
one could be shot rock.
Yeah.
It is perfectly buried. Not an easy tag out here for Team Longworth.
Okay, they're carrying pretty good. I think I tried icy there for just a little bit.
So Michael Longworth, the third, will get set to throw his first.
Well, that's what we're learning it, so I don't mind. He was very soft in the release. I just didn't catch it because I'm like, I don't know if he'd float it back or not. Yeah, oh yeah, there's no way that you go from that straight to, oh, that's from what?
Yes, yes! Yes! Roll the shooter!
And they will hit the corner guard and remove it. Will roll over. Team Wenzek, they could make a play on the yellow one. But again, you're most likely going to leave a double. So they're going to go around this yellow rock here, just short of the house. Try to bury it.
Line's good. Wait only. Line's fine. Wait only. Nick. Whoa. Back. Right here's fine.
Cody Tanaka,
Just my room.
throwing the third rocks here. And that
That's
one will
fine.
slide to the back of the 8-foot. Now we do have a overhead cam right now for this sheet, but it's currently not working right now. So we're trying to get that going here behind the scenes, but this is what we got for now. And a lot of new things here on this on these broadcasts this weekend. We're still trying to figure things out here early on. This is our first of the weekend, so bear with us. We're gonna
Yes, 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 yes. Whoa.
So they're going to hit the open one here for Team Longworth. So it is now Team Wenzek for sure sitting one on the back of the 8-foot. A chance to bury another one here and sit two.
Line's good. Room if anything. Room if anything. Weight's
A
more
little bit,
important. Line's
yeah.
fine. 6 is good. Nick's rock. Nick's rock. Hard, Nick. Hard. Hard. Really hard. Hard. Very hard. Hard. Let's go hard. Good. Good sweep.
And we'll come to the top of the 8-foot. Team Wenzek kind of figuring out the ice here
half.
early on.
Big half too, so I think we can throw wall.
Weren't here practicing
Or
before the
board.
event, so this is
Board.
the first time on the ice.
Well, if we click the guard, we want to roll in, right? Or
Well, we're gonna go into those, if anything. We push the guards roll. Whatever you like. Board's okay.
well, just wall. Just wall.
T-line? I was thinking like almost back. Almost back.
The guard's okay.
Hey, I'd rather be there, but I think this.
So it looks like they might be playing a little hit and roll here. Hit the one that Cody just threw and roll over behind the yellows on the right. Seeing just wall weight.
I would rather be
About 10, 8, 11.
like you missed that yellow
10,
one
8,
by
or
almost a
11.
foot.
Wall weight.
Yeah. It'll probably calm down as the weekend goes on. Although Mini Merc is doing the ice, so it's expected to be pretty good. Like last year's pretty jumped.
Now Mark Longworth to skip here.
Maybe. Depends on how far you roll. He pumped up pretty.
Whoa, off. Off! Off!
Need this one to curl up right now. Right now it's by everything. And will hit. Will roll for shot rock. It looks like it's going to be close, but it's a great shot there from Mark. And I'll take a look at it.
That's a measure. We're still going here though. Kill the spot.
There Dan saying it's worth the measure.
So I gave Cody here. He threw it pretty well, so I think this is pretty good for ice. I think that.
Just a little pause out. Yeah.
That's good release, just without weight.
Probably spit up quite a bit here.
Nicely. So take it off right away that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bumper up, wall.
About 3 inches in the full 8. If you bite 4, it's real good.
So they're going to come around this yellow rock here once more. Dan Wenzek, his first rock, a former BC junior champion, a bronze medalist for BC of the Canadian Juniors, playing with Tyler Tardy, also a New Brunswick junior champion a few years ago. Eventually won a silver at the Canadian Juniors.
Really soft rotation too, eh?
That is light, will be a center guard. So something here for Team Longworth to draw around. And
A little slower there.
sit one for sure, maybe two. Of course, those two are very
I think so.
close.
Good.
Yeah, so it didn't feel heavy. So. Alright. I don't know. It's close. I don't want to be deep either. Give him a freeze.
It is event number 5 here on the BC Men's Curling Tour, presented by Bel Air Direct Insurance and Best Western. One more event here for the men after this. It'll be in 2 weekends in Penticton at the Ashley Home Stores Classic.
Yeah.
Team Wenzek will be playing in that
Yeah, I
event.
think it's
A great field there. You got
They're on
the best of the best here in Canada of men's curling. Team McEwen, Team Cooey, Bocher, Jacobs, you name it. They are going to be in Penticton.
crosses the yellow rock.
And of course, for all these teams in this event,
Yeah.
tour points up for grabs to hopefully grab a spot in provincials. The automatic berth. This Team Longworth here going to try draw around and looks light. So we'll kind of block the hole a little bit, but still room here for
It's short of the it's short of the dot,
320 is what you need.
Team Wenzek to draw here on their last. Again,
At 15 ice, that should have got
I
there.
think you're throwing a good weight.
No, I know, but
again, draw for one for sure, maybe two. Of
A
course,
little
those
light
two
for
are
sure, but-
going to be measured.
Just throw 64 and there's 3, right? Okay,
well, it's
We're
about
in the-
2
we're in
feet,
the
3
draw
feet
path
quicker,
now,
but
so it should get
it's
speed.
not 5 or 6. I thought I was close, so when I let it go. See if he throws the same rotation.
The last rock here in the first end.
Felt good. Felt good, guys. Take a look. Rim. 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 Whoa!
He's got to curl a lot here. Don't want to tap up the yellow one. Now it's curling. Is it going to be
See?
too late?
Keep going.
And it's going to be close.
We need less ice.
Looks like it might be in a steal of one here for Team Longworth.
Well, we couldn't go.
Oh, we have to wait and see. We'll go to break here, then we'll have the updated score here. It's draw number 1 here from the Kamloops. Excuse me.
Miles ago, champ.
Shouldn't we be going faster?
Nah, with Bel Air Direct, you can save money on your optional car insurance by driving safely.
Up to 25%. Slow and steady, champ.
Save up to 25% for safe driving on your optional car insurance with Bel Air Direct.
Well, it's warmer that way, so usually if you go into a warmer glass, it's a little quicker.
Yeah.
So just watch that. I mean, don't overthrow it coming this way.
Yeah. Yeah, chop produce.
Yeah.
Let's go in because I don't foresee them hitting. So.
Back here inside the Kelowna Curling Club. Draw 1 of the Raymond James double cash spiel here. It was a score of 1 for Team Wenzek in the first end, so Team Longworth will have the hammer here in 2.
We bit the black around the button, and they actually bit the green. So he's got the numbers. I'm not.
So now come back here. We'll get us started. First year in men's play for him. Skipped in juniors last year.
Their lead sweeper was the guy holding the broom. No. Daniel was
Where are
holding
we,
the
guys?
broom, so he might know.
Guard's fine. Just gotta curl for a guard though. Hard, Jeff. Touch center, touch center. Okay, that's fine.
And they will throw the center guard here. Team Longworth will elect to play around it.
6 3/4. Yep. Inches. I think I got a better handle on the ice. I think I'm expecting just a little bit more curl than it actually is. Well, Nick's under curl a little there too. A little light though.
Yep. We're by. We're by. High. High.
So this rock will make its way around the center guard and will sit right on the tee line, but some button there for Team Wenzek to draw to play the freeze.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's fine. Clean. Whoa. Line's really good. Cody's rock, if anything. Still Cody's. Where are we? Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Really nice.
So they will come right on top of the yellow rock there.
Really
And
nice.
looks like red is shot stone.
Line was perfect on both. No, they were both really good throws. Like, hit the stick.
Cam will get
Same
another
way.
chance to play on top of it.
Probably gonna end up a pretty gross draw game here, so. Good stuff.
Yep. Mike. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Bump. He touched the guard. I don't know whether it moved.
I don't see a move.
Yeah.
And we'll come right on top of it now. So the red one is sitting for shot rock, but it is removable now for Team Longworth. But Team Wenzek going to put one more right on top of it.
Line's good. Rim. Five's good. Rim. Rim. It's got to curl up.
Just needs this one to curl up a bit
No,
for him
no,
right
don't
now.
touch. Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't touch. That's pretty good.
Well, like what Dan said, it is pretty good, because now the red one on the button is able to go right into the yellow one. So they can play a little bump here for Team Longworth, maybe sit right on top.
No.
Trying to make it curl a bit, and they will hit, and
It's okay.
the red one will remain shot there on the button.
It's kind of gross.
But again, it is now removable, and no easy way right now for Team Wenzek to get into the 4-foot, as Team Longworth has both sides of the 8-foot kind of blocked off.
My first ball is this. Control.
So it looks like they're going to play a nose hit here.
Yep, yep, yep. Hard. Yep, hard.
And this one's curling. Don't want to jam it on the red one.
Hard. Yep, go roll.
And they will jam, and
That's not bad.
the yellow one will spill to the back of the 4, but the red one is still a shot stone there. Yellow sitting 2 and 3.
Sorry, pretty junky angle now.
Team Longworth maybe a hit and roll off the red one. Nose is fine too.
I don't want to play the hit.
So they're going to just hit this red one on the beak.
Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Rob Milbert did as he is told. So lots of yellow rocks in the house now for Team Wenzek, and they don't have the hammer. It's a lonely red one right now, but they're going to try to roll in.
Might be able to come by
It
that
is
guard
8
with
ends of
half
play
weight and
here
get
in
half.
Kelowna.
Come by the
No
guard
time
with
limit,
half
no
weight and
timeouts,
get half
extra end
not.
if needed.
Heal the guard.
12 teams here on the men's side, 12 teams on the women's side. They are split into pools, so each played 4 games. I got to double check on that one, but 4 games.
Right up, hard.
3 in your pool plus 1 crossover. They will roll to the 12-foot.
Not enough ice, my bad.
Now, Team Longworth can't hit their yellow one in the 4-foot to hit the red out because it will jam on the one on the back of the 4. So right now, those yellow rocks are in a good position right now for Team Wenzek. Now, Team Longworth could, freeze to the red one. Now, peeling the guard is an option as well. Maybe they can see enough of it. See, that red one is pretty buried. So it looks like they're going to maybe throw back line on this one. It is curling a little bit at the end here.
Yep. Yes. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
They sweep it too much here. Not making a curl. And they will remove the red one.
Yep.
That's a great shot from Michael. So now sitting 2 is yellow. But there is a yellow double there. Chances at 3 for Team Wenzek, but they're going to hit the one at the back here.
Line's good. Clean. Rim. Whoa. Clean. 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 Yep. Clean. Clean.
And Cody will hit that one right on the nose.
And then, yep, and clean.
So we're now down to the last of the third rocks here in 2.
Nice toss. And you get a bit more action your first.
Same weight. Same weight.
So they're going to try roll a little buried here right over to the red one on there, just in the 8-foot.
I curled that early. I'm like, what?
Don't give Team Wenzek anything to draw to, any backing.
Yeah. It's straightened up a little bit in some spots, but it's still curling in others. Yeah.
Close. No. No. No.
This one will come right onto the nose, and
So you want to overroll a hair.
here dancing is overroll a hair. That way, if they
not
play
going
the
hard
yellow
right now,
red,
it's
it'll
not curling.
jam.
I think firm board.
No,
Oh,
so
yeah,
they
for
want to
Firm board. Yep.
kind of roll into this area back here.
Firm board.
I don't think they're worried about getting shot rock at this moment.
Yep.
He's trying to be a little positive with it.
Well, you don't want to be soft, so.
So Dan now throwing his first rock.
Whoa! Whoa! Hard! Sit.
Now where was one stop? And that is pretty much perfect, exactly where he wanted it.
Oh, sick.
And
Couldn't have called it any better. Nice job. I'm like, I can't see shit.
here it looks like the yellow is shot rock, but the way the overhead cameras are
You
set
bumped
here in
it.
the Kelowna Curling Club, the
bumped
middle
it,
is kind
as
of in
long
the
as you didn't
12
bump it.
foot, so the angle of the back is
Past
a little
here.
off.
You might leave your
It
shoe.
looked like from the result, they,
That might get this
that
for sure. But you'd
Team
wanna-
Wenzek
you
might be
wanna
shot
bump it
rock
here.
here.
Give him a
Now,
freeze.
can you get to the inside maybe and
Yeah. Well, he calls
play red double? I don't think
I think
so.
that's the best shot. This straw doesn't work very well.
Not really. I mean, if you just
Yeah, I can see it's
get anywhere in here, he's
Yeah.
it's over buried a hair.
just shot.
Yeah, I don't think you can get
Yeah.
to the inside and make the double, so it's gonna jam all day. But you can at least maybe play a nose
You
tap
rack
on
the
it.
guard off. It's not a great shot.
And again,
right?
make that red one that Dan just threw removable on your last if you are able to get it
Roll
out.
deep, yeah.
You like that sweep, Jordan? Yeah, I like that sweep.
Yeah.
I think it is a hair
Quicker, yeah.
quicker, like it glides.
Thanks. That's the line. That's a line call.
So looks like they might just be playing right on top of it here. Tap theirs up.
I was never worried about hitting the guard.
Yeah, T-line.
It's just
The
gonna
idea
throw
is to
weight.
move it about 6 inches on the nose, right? But if we hang, we can touch it and roll deep. And if you have to go for line, you're fine. And it's yeah, so it's about
That was a good team shot.
maybe 3 or 4 feet quicker coming home.
Not bad for your first game on the team.
Team Longworth. Mark his first. Team Longworth finishing with a 1-3 record last event in Kamloops.
Line's good. Line's good.
Yeah.
His third event in the season, have yet to make the playoffs.
Looked like it.
And this will curl and tap. There's 4-shot rock.
Take a run at it.
Now Team Wenzek, they can play the double, but you do risk jamming, possibly allowing Team Longworth to draw for 3.
That 7's me spinning so
You
hard,
could
it's
come
gonna
around and
fly.
freeze right on top of the one on the button to really cut them down here and hopefully force to a single.
Oh, he's not
Playing the
picking
double,
so.
it has its benefits, but it has, I think,
It looks.
a lot of risks as well.
I mean, that's a short run. That's only a short run for 2. What do you guys like?
I'm even playing the hit and roll here off the one Mark just threw and roll right on top. You know, based where the red one is with back of the 4, I don't really
Yeah.
see
Wait,
any
was
way
pretty
how.
I
It could, you know, the one in the 4-foot, top 4 yellow one could come into play, but it's, I think right now it's super unlikely.
I think that's the best shot.
So it looks like they're just going to go right on top of it here.
Yep.
He's got to get to the inside to really tap it. So
I think he's just trying to cut us.
yeah.
Just straight freeze.
And that freeze to it, then Mark's going to have a draw to the side of the button for his 2.
Freeze just shrinks his rings further.
This rock here is just a pain. So yeah, it's like that. I'm just more worried somebody's going to trip over it.
I can wait. Wait only. Wait only. No bump.
So this one needs to curl.
Line's fine now.
It's pretty close. Wade's there. That is a great shot from Dan, and
Good call, guys. Yeah, good call on the weight.
Mark does have the button to draw to.
That's a really good call on the weight. They gave me really good information there.
I think that's the easier shot than bumping
Looking
your
at
own
this,
up.
definitely the right call. You gotta draw side of the can. No. No.
It's dangerous. You might tap your own.
Just got to draw a button, eh?
Yeah, I didn't like the double.
No. I looked at him like, I like it, then I looked at it again. Oh, I hate that. Never mind.
Every time.
We're trying to hit less, so right? So the sweepers would,
Then we're taking more ice. You might get in a fresh bag.
Exactly.
yeah.
I think
Now it's a
this.
hard
Yeah.
shot.
There's no shot for like if you just go outside at
Yeah.
8. If you're
Well, yeah.
Right
'cause
there.
Even that run's only for 2.
So they're going to draw to the side of the button here. They need a nice little piece of it to get their 2 and take an early lead.
14-8, 14-9. You got to bite the green. Well, just T-line, eh?
Yeah. Picked out, I'm like, that should be like, felt like back line was like, well,
So a very precise draw here for Mark and his team.
Rob. Cam! 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 Cam!
So aren't for line. And the weights just isn't there. It is going to overcurl, and it'll be a score of 1 here for Team Longworth in the second end. So we are tied after 2 ends here at the Raymond James Kelowna Double Cash More End action coming up right after this.
Miles ago, champ.
Shouldn't we be going faster?
Nah, with Bel Air Direct, you can save money on your optional car insurance by driving safely.
Up to 25%. Slow and steady, champ.
Save up to 25% for safe driving on your optional car insurance with Bel Air Direct.
This isn't just a beer. This is a double-aged, never-back-down, full-of-heart Western beer. This is a beer brewed by 16 guys who risked it all. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.
Miles ago, champ.
Back here inside the Kelowna Curling Club. First draw of the Kelowna Double Cash.
Yeah.
Part of the BC Curling Tour presented by Bel Air Direct Insurance and Best Western. 12 sheets here in the Kelowna Curling Club. 8 of them are being used here on this morning draw. Men's and women's play in action over on sheet 5. It's Team Guchelak versus Team Bushi, the junior team that just won in Kamloops last weekend. They are currently tied in the third end. And over on sheet 6, it's Team Koana versus Team Team Kelowna is from Korea. Against Team Kaufman from Alberta. They're currently, I believe, in the third end. No score update over there. Sheet number 7, it's Team Richard versus Team Medford. They're tied at 1 apiece in the third. Sheet 9, it's Team Cotter versus Team Jackson. It's Team Cotter without the Cotter here this weekend. Steve Laycock is skipping, and they picked up a pretty good spare in Pat Simmons, former Brier and world champion.
Yes!
And that'll be our feature game later this afternoon. Over on sheet 10, it's Team Montgomery versus Team Dangerfield in an all-Victoria matchup over there.
Yes!
Sheet 11, it's Team Wood versus Team Jonice. And sheet number 12, it's Team Tardy versus Team Berklid from Seattle.
Just a fraction in. Yeah.
I am Jordan Kiss here with you. It's draw number 1, Raymond James Kelowna double cash. Nick, I'm back here. The middle child of the 3 Umbach brothers. Jacob the youngest, Zach the oldest, all of them curlers. Jacob currently playing on the junior tour right now with Team Sato. Zach, a great curler himself. All the Umbach brothers, fantastic curlers. Had the pleasure to play with all of them at a competitive level. Great sweepers, great leads. There's like a family of leads over there. Although Nick done some skipping, done some third in his past.
You want to throw it up a bit? 9?
So right now sitting in 2 is Team Wenzek.
Yes! Yes!
They're on it early here. So they will hit and roll out. So it is still Team Wenzek sitting 1, buried with the hammer. Now, unfortunately, this looks like the best view we are going to get of the house here, the overhead. We're experiencing some issues with the overhead camera, and it most likely isn't going to be a quick fix. So we're going to have to deal with it for the rest of this game, and hopefully for our next one, we'll have it working for you. So we're now on to second stones. Will come to the back of the tee line.
Yep.
So plan to hit on it.
Yes.
Then try to roll.
Whoa. Yes, Cam. Whoa, whoa. Whoa! No, yes, no, no.
They will hit and they will roll, and we'll sit there for a second shot behind the yellow. That's looks like it is biting the top of the 12. Hit and they will roll. They will open up the yellow one. We'll roll over to the 12-foot. So looks like playing a freeze here is Team Longworth, right on the red one. Michael Longworth, son of Mark.
No.
The sweepers
No.
haven't touched this one yet.
You can't bump.
It's a little heavy and will hit the red and will stay on the corner. But the red one is still a shot rock. So Team Wenzek here going to hit this open one, try to roll away. Very risky to play the one in the middle. You could, you know, you could throw a guard on it. You know, you could corner freeze the yellow guard there and block it off. But again, you do have the hammer in this situation, so you want to keep things open and keep a 2 in play as Cody Tanaka throws here and will hit it on the nose instead of the back of the 4. For Team Longworth. It's almost a better spot right now in a way. So you can't really hit the yellow one. So we might leave a double. You could even, if you're Team Longworth, just freeze to this one. You don't even have to hit it. Freeze, you'll be shot rock on the button. But they are going to play some soft weight here and do the same thing Team Wenzek did to them and hit it right on the nose. This one is over curl just a hair and will hit the yellow.
Yeah, just a hair tight. Good sweep.
And does look like the red one on the left is still shot rock. Cody will come down and take a look at this. Again, maybe clearing the front here. So they're gonna try this yellow double, or just the, or maybe I think it looks like they're trying to get the guard and get the yellow rock in the back of the 12 there on the right out of play, and hopefully bring their red at the top of the 12 into a consideration for scoring. And once this end is complete. Cody Tanaka, the defending BC mixed doubles champion, along with Katara Park. This one's going to over curl, and they will hit the red one. And it's going to leave the yellow one shot stone at the top of the 4. Maybe not. We have the skips mic'd up here. So they're saying it is red one is currently the shot rock, but things are looking a lot better here for Team Longworth. Yeah, freeze right on top. It's buried. There'll be no double.
So I think you just draw. I mean, if we like to move them an inch, right?
Yeah,
but
so
you
just
want
to tap it a hair just to
so if you did froze it,
just so they can sit
that's
2.
okay, because that slash, this is gone anyway, right?
Or do you want to just bump it out?
Yeah, we bump it out. We bump it out and we sit there. We could go underneath. Yeah, I don't mind that, but you know, I just don't want to rack that guard, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big thing.
You can't see maybe half, probably not.
Probably half, eh? I mean, I know that's hack weight.
Yeah.
You were a little tight, eh?
I was pretty soft like on my release. Like I think if
Yeah.
you rotated it, it probably won't curl to 230. Whatever you feel comfortable with.
Just keep it early, eh? We'll play to move it out.
So it looks like they're going to play a hit here on it. Try to just roll the other side of the forefoot. The other option was the freeze.
We're gonna play to move it out.
So they're going to move it out.
Yeah.
Try to stick around in the forefoot.
The other option was to freeze, right? So Mike was a hair tight and soft, and then so
Personally, I like the freeze. It's a little safer here. Even if you're light, you do block off the draw path, block off the forefoot for Team Wenzek.
yes. Whoa, whoa, off.
They need this one to move. We want to stick here in the forefoot, and they will go right by. So they're just going to go right on top of it here. Right, yeah, top button. You don't want to be too deep, because Mark will have that yellow one. He could maybe play a red double on it. So here, Jeff. So just bite the button. And depending on how much of this red one will be open,
With this.
you know, Mark might have a double. Maybe at least a shot to get one of the reds out. And you could probably still force to one right now.
Well, we just want to make sure the
This one is curling. They will corner freeze the yellow one. Maybe did they bump the yellow one up for its shot rock?
I think we just gotta go here though, eh?
yeah.
And if you did, just chap off it. If you just
Now you,
Leave
you
the
still have
big
the side of the
pocket
button
right
to
there.
draw
Leave the
to.
big
Kind of similar
pocket.
to their last shot they had in 2. Freeze it on the side of the button, bury half.
Yeah, so we gotta get deeper.
Wouldn't
than
be
this
a
one, too.
shot for 2.
Well, that's a tough double off that. He's dead buried, right?
Be a
we
difficult
can't
shot
leave
for
it here.
1. Like you try kind of, right where Michael's there, kind of right in that button area. Try to bury a little bit. A little bit undercover and sit 1.
Oh shit! There's a real.
like they're just cleaning the path here really well. Maybe seeing some stuff in the ice. Really making sure this path is clean here. It is the 5th event of 6 on the BC Men's Curling Tour, presented by Bel Air Direct Insurance and Best Western. Currently the standings, Team Tardy in first with 47 points. Team Giel with 43 points in second. They are not here this weekend, but will be in Penticton. Team Cotter is in third.
Okay.
Team Wenzek is in 5th right now with 27, and you know, 2 good events
15?
from them.
10?
You know, could get them the automatic spot here on the BC Curling Tour. Team Cotter gets the automatic berth. Team Tardy, by the way, it looks like they will qualify for provincials through CTRS points instead of tour. Of course, there's one berth, the team with the most CTRS points, and one team with the most BC Tour points. So, with Team Giel not being here this weekend, it's advantage for Team Wenzek. Also, Team Richard there is in 4th place as well. And they are here this weekend. As that rock will come to the little rub off, and we'll block the 4-foot now. Get to the inside for 2. Can even play a straight run back here. That'll be for 3. I think that's the easier shot. I think tough with the angle here if the red one that's frozen will go over and hit the one that Mark just threw.
I could see it was about a 2.5 rotation-wise, maybe. So you know it's probably gonna perfect weight.
So I think they're gonna hit this inside the one that Mark just threw, and
The run gets him more than 2.
no, they're gonna play the run back.
I guess if he crotches it. If he ever hits the yellow first.
He might get
Curious
4.
if they want to hit this one right on the
Might
nose
squirt
or
over
try
here
to
on
hit
his
it
back.
off and hit the red one as thin as you can. Looks like that's what Jeff is signaling there. So it looks like if you hit it on the nose, the red one will go under the yellow one.
Punch it more straight back. Let's see what happens.
The last rock here in the 3rd end. Shot for 2, 3. I think 3 is the most you're going to get out of this one as Dan delivers his last rock. It looks like it jumped on him a bit. It'll hit. And it will go under, and they'll only get 1 here, so they'll take the 2-1 lead through 3 ends here at the Kelowna Double Cash.
My hearing isn't that bad.
Stop making excuses and do something about your hearing loss. Connect Hearing offers solutions that are discreet, reliable, and cost-effective. Book your free hearing test today.
My hearing.
It swoops.
You released earlier, so you're supposed to.
And I was out there. I thought I got right out to your.
See, I thought you had lots of weight too. And then it just once it grabs that curl, it just throws everything goes.
Yeah, the weight comes off, right?
Yeah.
Because that, you think you're going to tap it, and that was maybe back button.
And number 4 is set to get underway here in Kelowna. Team Wenzek has the 2-1 lead after scoring 1 in the third. It's the Raymond James Kelowna Double Cash presented by Bel Air Direct Insurance of the BC Curling Tour, where Curl BC members can benefit from discounts on car, home, condo, and tenant insurance, on top of any other savings, discounts, and benefits you're already eligible for. When you do call Bel Air Direct, be sure to mention that you are a Curl BC member for your exclusive premium. So I'd like to thank Best Western, the official hotel of Curl BC, as well as Via Sport and the government of BC, who are supporting all events on the BC Curling Tours through hosting the BC, and thank you to them for making this stream possible. Jordan Kiss here with you, along with Marcio Cerquino, our producer, and now moving into the director's chair, but right now it's his fiance Jessica right now manning the controls and doing a good job so far.
Get it tight, get it tight.
Full team effort here to bring these streams to you. I'd like to thank you for watching. It's the draw number 1 here in Kelowna. I'd like to thank the Kelowna Curling Club, manager Jacques Tyre, and everybody here for being good hosts to us early on. We've been here since Thursday getting things set up, and Kelowna Curling Club, a first-class facility here. We had a chance to take in the Kelowna atmosphere and take in a Rockets game last night. So enjoying our time up here so far, and the weekend is just getting started. As Team Wenzek draws around their center guard. Team Longworth now going to be forced to play to it and not use their corner at this moment.
Yes!
Cam Weir.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
This one will hit the guard, and Team Wenzek now going to try to sweep it out to...
It doesn't matter on that one, but you can't have 2 sweepers on that. No. A rock put in motion can only be swept by 1. Or skip or third. Okay, I'll look it up, but I don't think so.
So the red one did go out of play there, and because of the 5 rock rule, they had to put it back. There's a little confusion there on the rules. Again, that's... Well, it is what it is.
Just run him off, Mike. We're just running off now. And
so they're just going to come around it here, Team Wenzek. And Wade's there, just hanging out there a little bit for him, and will sit 2, but does leave maybe a double for Team Longworth.
Yep. Yes.
And trying to get by the red guard here, and they will just get by, and they'll hit and roll and try to go behind their corner, and it'll just come up right in the hole. So still Team Wenzek sitting with 1 here without the hammer, and chance to do a hit and roll right back on top of it. just hit that one on the nose. So Team Longworth could go around their corner guard, but you're going to leave Team Wenzek with a, with the freeze right back behind their own. You could try a double here, and it does the angles look to be there. And you hit and roll on top. Team Wenzek might throw another center guard, and you're not going to be able to get at it. Like that rock is in such a good position for a Team Wenzek, a Team Longworth. They at least try to move it off the center line there, punch it in the open. Looks like they're going to try the thin double. As Micah will come down and take a look at this.
Whoever hit that one and roll behind their corner?
Yeah, what's he going to do? He's going to ignore it and go this way. And
Probably
just
try
guard.
to come in again.
Yeah, and guard.
But if he doesn't make it good, I mean, that guard is
Yeah,
accessible.
we have a chance to move that off the forefoot right now, so I really like trying to get it out of there. I only want to roll half buried behind his.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So they're gonna hit and roll behind the red one, just half buried. You see here Mark say there. I like what he said that he has a chance to get this one off the forefoot. And of course, as I mentioned, not long ago, it's in a very good spot for Team Wenzek. And Team Longworth, you're going to need to get that one at least off the center line if you want to give yourself a chance to score.
Yep! Yep!
Will hits.
Good.
And they will roll, and it's pretty close to see whose shot's down right now.
It's a little hot.
Looks it
Yeah.
could be red.
He just grabs and goes, eh?
So they're gonna hit and roll off their own here. The red one will go into the yellow and try to roll the shooter behind the guard. And lay two after this shot. Running on to third rocks. They will hit, but the shooter will roll out. So we'll leave Team Longworth here the chance to hit and roll behind their corner. And based on where that center guard is, if they can roll behind, there's not going to be much Team Wenzek can do except run back. Looks like the guard might block off the draw just a little bit. Now, if they make the roll behind the corner, you could see Team Wenzek go around the center guard.
Yes, yes!
So run it right out of Michael's hand.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Will hit, and they will roll, and that is a perfect shot from Michael, dead buried. Maybe poking out a little bit on the right side there. Yeah, it is poking out. You can see just about all of it. So board weight here for Cody. hit, and they will they? They'll just hang on as it spins back. So, being way out there in the 12-foot, not really a concern for Team Longworth. So, going to draw around their corner guard, and we'll see this center one comes into play. Might be in the way of the draw path. It's going to be close. No, it doesn't look too good from the eye. Visually, it's not the greatest, but.
Yep.
Well, they know the path.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa,
You see, this one's just waiting for this one to curl.
whoa.
The sweepers have to go on it for weight,
Whoa.
and it is by.
Yep, yep.
So too much ice
Shot.
there. Weight was good, but Team Wenzek can hit and roll. See where they're putting the broom here. So it is about half buried. So
early.
Soft weight. Try to roll behind
good.
the center.
Were you yelling off in your first?
I did for a second, but I thought I threw more weight, so then when it hit it up.
Oh, it's wall. Just finishes.
Yeah.
You and I have that shoulder angle slightly, right?
So Dan throwing his first as we're on to the skip stones. So we'll get by, and they will roll more towards the middle. Another
One way or the
chance
other,
here
eh?
for Team Longworth to play the hit and roll.
Behind our corner, though. If you ever did overroll, you'd maybe get
Yeah.
there and make it.
Wall. They come good off there, eh? They come. I had you here.
Yeah. The rock was a little further.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But it just you get well. You only got by half an inch.
Yeah, we gotta get by.
By 3 inches.
I like that.
Okay.
He's been trying to play the hit and roll and set up a skips deuce.
Kind of wall. Mike's and I will, ours are going to curl, eh? So. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
They're going to roll behind the center guard, and it's going to roll a little too far. So a chance to make this one really good here for Team
Just a little
Wenzek.
hot.
Sit buried and be a difficult draw for Mark for a single. Team Wenzek, this is their 4th event on the season. 2 third-place finishes in Abbotsford and Vernon. And a loss of the tiebreaker the first event at the King Cash in Maple Ridge. So a very successful season so far early on for them. They'll be in a Red Deer next weekend. And of course in Penticton in 2 weekends from now.
If they call out a weight, I don't think I can hear it anyways.
It's just a young team. hit and finish it, try to roll behind, and they won't roll enough.
You'd see 90%.
So it will be a shot for one here for
I think that's
Team
I think
Longworth.
that's bumper.
I almost forgot about the one that just
It will
kind of half in
finish.
the 12-foot there. I was going to say it's shot for a blank, but double check the house, and it is Wenzek sitting 2 here.
Bumper.
It's bumper weight. It's got to stick around. Full 12. Lots of rings to roll to. Guard shouldn't come into play. You don't need it to be in play.
Off! Off, Rob! Whoa,
This one's
whoa!
hanging out there.
Whoa!
Cam trying to make it curl.
Whoa, Mike!
Hits, and will it stick around? It will roll out. There'll be a steal of 1 here for Team Wenzek in the 4th end. And halfway through this one, Team Wenzek will have the 3-1 lead here at the Raymond James Kelowna
That
double
was
cash.
Wally.
Miles ago, champ.
Shouldn't we be going faster?
Nah, with Bel Air Direct, you can save money on your optional car insurance by driving safely.
Up to 25%. Slow and steady, champ. Miles ago, champ.
Shouldn't we be going faster?
Nah, with Bel Air Direct, you can save money on your optional car insurance by driving safely.
Up to 25%. Slow and steady, champ.
Save up to 25% for safe driving on your optional car insurance with Bel Air Direct.
This isn't just a beer. This is a double-aged, never back down, full of heart Western beer. This is a beer brewed by 16 guys who risked it all. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.
Beautiful Kelowna, BC here this weekend in the Kelowna double cash. BC curling tours presented by Bel Air Direct Insurance and Best Western. Jordan Kiss here with you. And number 5 underway, a score of 1 for Team Wenzek in the 4th. They have the 3-1 lead. And Nick will put up the guard. So a corner guard now for Team Longworth. Update on some of the other games going on. 7 other games currently in this draw number 1, sheet 5 women's action. It's Team Gushalak versus Team Bushi, and Gushalak is up 3-1 in that one. Excuse me, 3-2 for Team Gushalak. Sheet number 6, Team Kelowna of Korea is up 3-0 over Team Kaufman of Alberta. Kelowna and Bushi will be our feature matchup at our next draw. Sheet number 7, it's Team Medford versus Team Richard. Team Richard up 3-1 as they play 5. Sheet number 9, it's Team Cotter versus Team Jackson, and looks to be Team Cotter is up in that one. They're kind of blocking the scoreboard right now, so I can't really see. As soon as I know, I'll find out. Sheet number 10, Team Montgomery versus Team Dangerfield. Team Dangerfield is up in that one. Again, blocking the scoreboard. Sheet number 11, that's Team Jonice versus Team Wood. Team Jonice with a 3-ender in the 3rd. As let's get set at 5. I had to put up the score up in end number 4, but it's a 4-2 lead after 3 for Team Jonice. And sheet number 12, it's Team Tardy versus Team Birkeland of Seattle. They are tied at 3 apiece. As Nick Makes a nice draw around his center guard. Team Longworth is going to put a rock right on top of it. And they will bump and push the red one to the 8-foot. Wide open here. Again, nose hit and roll for Team Wenzek. And they will roll. Looking at the wrong screen here. Looking at the delayed feed instead of the live feed. So I was a little behind for a bit there. So Team Wenzek did hit and roll to the wing. So Team Longworth going to hit this one just outside the 4-foot. And they're going to roll all the way over, but they won't hang around. So a chance here for Team Wenzek to go around the center guard. Jeff Ginyard filling in here for Team Wenzek. Of course, their normal third Cam DeJong, currently in Quebec. Just finished his run at the BC Mixed Championship, playing with Mariah Coulomb, Alex Horvath, and Taylor Reese-Hansen, just missing the playoffs. As that rock will come the rest of the back button. It is open here. So again, can roll for Team Longworth behind the corner, but will end up behind the tee line. So hack weight here for Rob. This one's going to be pretty close here. And they subject to curl a little too much, as it will hang in the open. On third rocks here in the 5th. Cody Tanaka. Hit, and they will roll almost to the exact same spot, just a little further back. Michael Longworth in the hack now.
Yes, Cam! Yes! Whoa! Yes! Whoa! Whoa! Watch the roll. Yes, Rob, yes!
So They are going to hit. They are going to roll. Again, not going to roll far enough. Will go to the back, the 8-foot. Again, try to roll back towards the middle for Team Wenzek. Will hit, and they will kind of roll a little bit more toward the right there. So corner can come into play here for Team Longworth. They're going to freeze right on top of it. Again, trying to generate their 2 here as we're onto the last of the 3rd stones. Looks like Mark just trying to figure out where to put the broom, or maybe
It's going to be hard to stay on the nose.
and that guard might be in the way, so to prevent them from freezing
go
on the
straight
nose
there?
of it. You could go straight there, but you have to make sure you get shot rock out of that. So if you're not, you're gonna see, probably Team Wenzek go around the center and sit too. But they're gonna change things up here and play the hit and roll.
Yes, yes, yes.
They're on it right away. And they're gonna over curl and roll out, giving Dan the opportunity to play the draw. So it is a very high center guard, so you want this one to be top 8 foot.
Tight on that.
Just biting the 4. If you're in the 4 foot, the way it's curling right now, it could be a pretty simple shot for Mark to play, backline hack and come to it.
I mean, I didn't
Tap it
mind
out.
a whole lot, just trying to straight draw, make him make a full 8 this way, because he's going to expose it one way or the other, right?
We're going to play the intern at this one. Sweeper's run it right out of his hand. But you got to be careful. And the line's fine. It's really starting to move.
15.
And that rock will come to the top 12, top 8 foot area.
Oh, we got to get around, Mike. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but he freezes us out if we, right? If we don't make it real good.
So it is sitting
Chance
2
of
right now
rubbing-
for Team Wenzek.
Chance of being here and he freezes us out. I think so. Yeah.
So they're gonna play the around the corner guard here, and just got a little bit of the it to be shot rock. You hear Mark say if they go in, go behind the 4 foot. Dan can throw a freeze on top of it, and you're gonna be forced to your 1. So this, it keeps your deuce alive, but also will most likely allow you a draw to the 4 foot on your last for your single if you have to.
Biting 8, yeah.
And we'll see if they make this what Team Wenzek will do if they go after it. Just go around the 2 rocks there on the center line.
Speed-wise. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Rob. Yes, Rob. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And line's great here. It's all about the weight right now. But at least get a full 12 for second. And they will get in there, and we'll, it is buried. We'll see who's shot rock here.
Just over curled, eh?
Looks like it is the red one. Yeah, Dan signaling it is them, so they're going to go right to the 4-foot here. Force Mark to draw to the button on his last. He's forced him with a draw against 2. I'm going to be half
6
buried.
inches deeper, we're definitely shot.
Yeah, you let going this way here.
But then he'd have the slash.
Even
6
if you're
inches
light,
deeper too, right?
you're going to block off the path to the button. So if you go the other way and you're light, you know, or right, if you're light, then Mark still has the draw to the button. So this, a little more room for error. Last rock for Daniel Wenzek and his team here in 5. Chance to really put the pressure on Team Longworth. Will come to the back, the 8-foot, but they are sitting 2. 1 for sure. So it's a draw to bite the 4 here for Team Longworth and get their 1. It is a draw against 2.
Yeah, brushes down. It'll finish, guys. So, you know, you want to be keep it out there till the hog line for sure. I hit him at 13.4. So. Me? Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Draw the 4-foot here for 1 point
Whoa, whoa,
against 2.
No line, no line.
Just waiting for this one to curl.
No line.
It's going to get off the corner guard, and it is. Sheepers will just clean this one in, and signal from Jeff, and it will be a score of 1 for Team Longworth here in the 5th end. They will trail 3-2 as we head to end number 6 here at the Raymond James Kelowna Double Cash.
My hearing isn't that bad.
Stop making excuses and do something about your hearing loss. Connect Hearing offers solutions that are discreet, reliable, and cost-effective. Book your free hearing test today.
Back inside the Kelowna Curling Club. End number 6. Score 1 for Team Longworth. In 5, Team Wenzek will have the 1-point lead with the hammer here in 6. Jordan Kiss with you. Draw number 1
Tight.
here from Kelowna. This Saturday, Sunday, Monday event here on this Remembrance Day long weekend. As that rock for Cam Weir will come to the center line for a guard. And there was a final during the break there. Sheet number 9, Team Cotter minus the Cotter picked up a win over Team Jackson. Team Cotter will be our feature game later on this afternoon. Later this evening, so Team Cotter versus Team Dangerfield at 5. Then at 1 o'clock will be Team Bushi versus Team Koana of Korea. That will be our next feature game. So that rock from Nick will come to the top of the 12-foot.
Yep. Yes, line. Yes, line. Come on, guys. Oh, oh. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Nice shot, Cam.
Well, coming to the top of the 12-foot. Still Team Wenzek sitting in the 1. They're going to play to the wings here. You could play the come-around draw, but you might be limiting yourself. Just want to keep things open, keep the 4-foot accessible for when you need to get in there. Nick will draw to the other side of the 12-foot. Challenge for the hit and roll here for Team Longworth. Rob Nobert, the second.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes. Yes. Whoa, Cam. Yes, 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 yes. No roll.
They'll hit, and they'll roll, and they will come behind the red one, yellow one. And stay on the top of the 4, and without even thinking about it, Dan will head up and ask for the peel. No need to play at that one yet. Run the red in. Still early on. You're only on your first of the second rocks for Team Wenzek. Gotta learn the patient game as well. So the peel is made from Jeff.
Clean it. Clean it.
So another center guard here for Team Longworth.
Right here.
Going for a
Gotta
little
be
tight
here,
to
Mike.
the rings.
That's good. That's good.
The guard is made. Another peel here, maybe try to run it in, get some of these Yellow Rocks moving. You like to score here in 6 if you are Team Wenzek. And your chances of having the hammer in the 8th inning will go up. Well, they'll be happy with the blank as well. But Team Longworth is going to keep guarding here for at least the rest of the third stones, unless a miss is made.
Cam! Cam! Just clean. Clean hard. Hard clean. Just over hard clean.
Simon will over curl. And we'll see if Team Wenzek kind of changes things up here. The yellow ones are accessible. You can play it, so double and roll behind the yellow one and sit 2 behind it. So you can just see all of it. Maybe a little more room. Just control. We're going to try to get to the inside here. At least split these yellow ones open. Don't have to make a double. But you don't want to straight jam it either. We'll get to the inside. They get 1, and the other one will spill over to the 12 foot, but right now it is Team Wenzek sitting 1, half in the 8 foot behind the yellow. And it is high enough. Team Longworth can draw around it, and they will do so.
Rob. Yeah, keep it coming, guys. Just keep it coming.
We'll come to the just short of the 12 foot there. It's a little light. That is a kind of a little dangerous rock here for Team Wenzek, so they're going to remove it. Try to roll over. You will see, Team Longworth play the same draw again.
Well, I had 15-6.
So we'll hit the yellow one. Will hit the other and make a yellow double here almost. But it will move it far enough for Team Wenzek to sit 2.
He's lying 2 now.
And there's no double there. It's super flat, almost parallel to each other.
That's pretty tough, eh? That's flat. Yeah, roll behind.
Try to group them at least.
And,
And the one that's currently first shot is buried. You could play the same draw here if you're Team Longworth.
To make it real good, he probably has to peel.
Well, we made it here. What do you follow? we got to make so perfect off the hit, eh? Like,
It's pretty tough.
and if we don't make, you know, we leave him something, he's going to be lying 2, 1 buried. You're going to have to draw anyway, right? Either you're trying to hit and flop. You want to hold him to 2, that's fine.
I think we got to try to steal here. Steal or force.
It will come up at the end, especially
So they are going to draw. Question Mark did have. If they do come back 4, is Team Wenzek going to follow them down and freeze to it? They could, but again, you might be trying to limit yourself the points you get for Team Wenzek if you do that.
If we play the hit and roll behind cover, we got to be perfect. We're good. Yeah, and deuce, is that too much?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. You think it's come down a hair? Okay. Yeah, back 4 is great. Yes, just go.
So we're on it early. Trying to keep it out there. It's getting close towards the red one. And it will come up short, but we'll cut Team Wenzek down a little bit.
I was a little light. If I throw that back, if I throw that T line, we're good.
So kind of a nose hit here. Maybe a little roll in. But things are looking quite nice here for Team Wenzek with the hammer. 3 definitely in play. They will hit the red one that's in the 8-foot, and will sit and will come to that one and sit in 3 now is Team Wenzek. Sort of split, so Team Longworth could play a double to cut cut Team Wenzek down
Overbury it an inch
to 2. Well, like you said,
you make it,
or like what Mark said, kind of when he was about to throw
shot.
his last one. 2 is maybe a little too much for him.
You can bite the 8-foot. You can bite the 8-foot, right?
Yeah, so they're gonna draw around this
You
guard.
just want to overbury it an inch, right?
Yeah, it is a high guard, so you can't be in the 4-foot. It'll also be again an easy tap for Dan to score 4 and possibly end this one. So you only have to be full 12-foot to beat Shot Rock. If you get full 12 buried,
well,
you should be able to force to 1. So we're kind of putting the game on the line right now here in 6 is Team Longworth.
That's a hair less.
That's an inch less.
Yeah, because we touched theirs to roll open, right? Yeah. Try to give you a fraction more, guys.
Just a tickle more, yeah?
We can overbury it by an inch, and we only want full 12, bite the 8.
Bite the 8.
Yep, so finding the 8-foot is the deepest they want it here.
good. You're good. Rob only. Rob only. Rob, go!
So, this one curl needs to be buried. And to bury it, they're going to have to bring it in a little deeper than what they want it. And it will come to the top floor, just short of it. But it looks like Dan will have a hack weight here, 4-4.
Didn't know whether to get you off it and let it try to grab.
It looks like, you can see enough of it here.
I'd like to show him that much on the other turn.
So at least make the yellow one go away and you get at least 3. And the last rock here in 6. Clean it. Nick gonna finish it off here and will hit it out. And it is going to be handshakes here. Team Wenzek will pick up the victory 7-2 over Team Longworth. Team Wenzek goes to 1-0. Team Longworth 0-1. And that will do it for our Draw 1 coverage here in Kelowna. We'll be back again at 1 o'clock. Team Bougie versus Team Kelowna of Korea.
Yeah, well, they got 2 goals.
My hearing isn't that bad.
Stop making excuses and do something about your hearing loss. Connect Hearing offers solutions that are discreet, reliable, and cost-effective. Book your free hearing test today.